Imagine being on the cruise of a lifetime, sailing to the Caribbean, only to wake up and realize your daughter is missing. That's exactly what happened to Ron Bradley when his daughter, Amy Lynn Bradley, disappeared without a trace on March 24, 1998, aboard the Rhapsody of the Seas. She was last seen peacefully sleeping on the balcony of their cabin at 5:30 a.m. By 6 a.m., she was gone. The only thing that disappeared faster than Amy was the cruise line's willingness to answer any questions. Despite a thorough search by the Netherlands Antilles Coast Guard and the ship's crew, Amy remained nowhere to be found. Imagine the horror and the heartbreak for a family left in the dark, with only a vague, "she's gone," to explain it all. Is she lost? Abducted? Or did she just decide, "I've had enough of this cruise ship, and I'm going to live my best life in the Caribbean"? Unfortunately, this mystery has been anything but a relaxing holiday for the Bradley family. Theories and sightings. Over the years, numerous theories have surfaced, each more outlandish than the last. Perhaps Amy just ran away to find a tropical paradise and start a new life. I mean, who would want to escape the chaos of a cruise, right? She might have just had enough of the constant buffets and cheesy entertainment. But in all seriousness, one of the most disturbing theories suggests that Amy could have been a victim of human trafficking. In 2005, a suspicious photograph of a woman that looked eerily like Amy was found on a website linked to Caribbean sex workers. The FBI investigated, but as with most of the leads in this case, they couldn't verify if it was really her. The implications of this theory are chilling, and it brings a harsh reality of human trafficking into the spotlight. But wait, there's more. A U.S. Navy officer claimed that in 1999, he met a woman in a brothel in Curaçao who said she was Amy. She allegedly told him she was being held against her will. Despite the fact that this story could have come straight out of an episode of Criminal Minds, the FBI couldn't confirm it. Imagine the disappointment. You're hoping for some definitive answers, and instead, you get no comment. What was the officer really seeing, and why did the case hit such dead ends? The frustration of never knowing keeps the Bradleys and the public on edge. Then there was a San Francisco sighting in 2003, where a woman matching Amy's description was allegedly seen with two men. The woman looked pleadingly at onlookers, as if to say, "Can you call 911? But once again, nothing substantial came from this lead either. What's the deal with these sightings? Is someone messing with the Bradleys? Or are we just in the middle of a real-life Where's Waldo situation? The endless reported sightings, yet none that have been truly confirmed, make you wonder if Amy is a ghost or a figment of our collective imagination. The Netflix documentary. If the case wasn't compelling enough, Netflix jumped in to stir the pot. In July 2025, Amy Bradley is missing debuted as a 3-part docuseries. Get ready for the roller coaster ride of, did she really vanish? Or was this something more sinister? The series dives deep into the case with new interviews, fresh leads, and of course, a lot of dramatic reenactments. Viewers are treated to a series of emotional accounts from Amy's family, the FBI, and people who swear they saw Amy alive in the Caribbean. New theories emerge, as does the question, is this case still solvable? By now, viewers are on the edge of their seats, hungry for answers or just more suspense. One man, David Carmichael, insists he saw Amy on a beach, while another Navy veteran claims to have encountered a distressed woman who introduced herself as Amy, asking for help. These personal accounts leave more questions than answers. The stakes couldn't be higher. Is this woman truly Amy, or is it just another wild goose chase? While the docuseries adds layers of intrigue and raises new questions, one thing is clear. Amy's disappearance remains as confusing as ever. Maybe it's just a case of you can't handle the truth, but let's hope the docuseries reveal something new, or at least keep us entertained while we wait for the next plot twist. Whether it's a revelation or just more mystery, it has definitely reignited interest in this long unsolved case. The bizarre reward. Now, let's talk about the rewards, because let's be honest, if someone offered me $1 million, I'd probably start investigating myself. The FBI is offering a $25,000 reward for information that could solve the case. But recently, podcast host Ethan Klein made headlines by upping the ante with a $1 million reward. $1 million. I mean, come on, even a dog in a detective hat could crack this case with that kind of cash. So why hasn't Amy been found yet? Are people holding back? Or are they just too busy binge-watching Netflix to care? The reward money is substantial, but it begs the question, what's really stopping someone from coming forward? But in all seriousness, the $1 million offer adds a new layer of urgency. Public interest is at an all-time high, and people are hoping that this massive reward might finally lead someone to come forward with that one crucial piece of the puzzle. $1 million incentive can be a game changer, but the lack of solid leads after such a long time makes you wonder if there's a bigger story that hasn't been uncovered yet. The real question is, are we waiting for someone with the right information to step up, or has the case grown so cold that even a huge reward won't get the answers we need? The experts weigh in. In the realm of cold cases, technology is king. Experts suggest that new forensic techniques and electronic tracking might just be the key to solving this mystery once and for all. The internet and social media have become powerful tools in tracking down missing persons, and experts believe that new breakthroughs could potentially give investigators the upper hand. Could the growing availability of DNA analysis or digital footprints finally crack the case wide open? There's a glimmer of hope that some breakthrough, whether it's a new lead or piece of evidence, will surface. It could be the spark that reignites the investigation. Former Detective Peter Valentine believes that someone, somewhere, holds the missing piece of the puzzle. After all, new information always seems to come out just when you think you've heard it all. It's like when you think your phone has died and then, out of nowhere, it turns on at 1% with an emergency text you've been waiting for. We all know that one, I thought we were done with this moment, and it could be just what this case needs. So who knows? Maybe the missing piece of the puzzle is out there, waiting for the right person to find it, perhaps in the most unexpected place. The Bradley family needs your tips. The Bradley family continues to keep Amy's story alive, pushing for new leads and hoping for answers. They've even created a website, amybradleysmissing.com, where people can submit tips. Who knows? Maybe you're the one who holds the key to cracking the case. I mean, if a simple web search can solve half of our Google-related problems, surely someone out there has a clue about Amy's whereabouts. And hey, if someone can find a lost sock in the laundry, surely we can find a missing person, right? Brad Bradley, Amy's brother, was recently quoted saying, "If you don't take opportunities and follow leads, you've given up on her, and we're not going to do that." A powerful statement, but also a reminder that no tip is too small. So, if you have any information or think you might know something, don't just let it sit on your conscience. Get in touch. Every little clue counts, and who knows, the answer might be right in front of us, just waiting for someone to look in the right direction. The disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley still weighs heavily on her family and the public, especially with the case's resurgence through the documentary, a large reward, and the hope that new information will finally surface. While progress is slow, the Bradleys remain determined for closure. If you have any information, don't keep it to yourself. This case needs answers. After all, if Amy is out there, someone knows where she is. The real question is, are they ready to come forward? And there you have it. Amy Lynn Bradley's case is still one of the most puzzling disappearances in recent memory. But hey, maybe you hold the missing piece of the puzzle. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another mind-bending mystery.